What is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD1 here, back in here on Plays and Swords, and of course you're watching Road to Part 2, the weekly Last of Us series about any and all things Last of Us and Last of Us Part 2. With me, of course, my luxurious co-host, the Arachknight. My boy, what's good? How you doing?
What's good?
How's
doing?
Go ahead.
Doing the best I can. I know. I'm sorry.
I just cut you right off, bro. My bad.
No, you're good. That was my bad.
Everything's all good. You staying indoors, staying nice and clean, getting on those fingernails, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. But hope everyone else is doing that as well. And as you know, last week we did get the Last of Us Part 2 did get delayed, unfortunately. So we do have some topics coming over that. Then we will be finalizing our issue 4 run of American Dreams, as you've seen in the trailer, and not trailer, in the thumbnail and in the title, so we'll be doing that as well later on in the episode. Because I don't know if you saw it, Arachknight, but I had a certain individual in the comment section last week, mad that we were talking about Doom for so long. And
no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and he accused me of being misleading on the episode. I'm like, my boy, hold up. Like, we always start, with a little cordial conversation about what we've been playing, and then we go into the topic at hand. So for this episode, I'm gonna do a little something different, right? In the description, you will see a timestamp as to where the topic starts. If you are really not curious about what me and Arachknight have been playing, you can skip it over if you'd like. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I was like, I don't know if you listen to a lot of podcasts, Arachknight, but I feel like I feel like a lot of podcasts do that, where they talk about what they've been playing and get into the top, but oh well.
Like,
I digress.
I can understand, but it's also like podcast. Like, I feel like, especially like our podcasts and like other podcasts that you're on, like it's very like. It's a bit like most gaming podcasts that I've listened to have been very relaxed. Like, it's just like people talking about other things that are passionate about, with like a main center point being, for this particular podcast, The Last of Us.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. And like, if you wanted that like direct information, you know what I'm saying, and you wanted it like now, right? I don't know why you would pick, a close to an hour long podcast to digest that or you could just go in the description like we have for every episode and look at the links and go straight to the source and get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe, but I do understand the prospect of like of us wanting to get to the point. You know what I'm saying? I totally get that.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get to the point right now. Okay. So
timestamps will be in the description.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Timestamps will be down there. But Arachknight, my boy, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing, like, it's been very, very tight with like new releases coming out lately. Like, we had Animal Crossing and Doom on the same day, and then we had Resident Evil 3, which I've been playing a lot of. I've been finishing up the Doom Master levels, and I've been trying to play through Ultra Nightmare. And
you're insane. You are insane. Let me just put that out there. Like, you're crazy.
Like, I love a good challenge. Like, I don't know. I don't like games when they're too easy. Like, I kind of like putting my trying to put like everything I can into playing the like harder difficulties. Well, right. There's nothing wrong with playing the easier difficulties. Like, there's no shame in it.
Right.
There.
Yeah. I don't like baby mode. I don't like Ultra Nightmare. I like just the standard, like, normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, like give me what the devs intended on. Like, for the mass audience, and like that's where I'll be. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But how do you like RE3?
I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Like, I know Chris asked us for like short reviews, and which we put in the Discord, which we'll be talking about later. But like, a quick overview on my thoughts is that I thought the game was very solid. I had a good time with the story, and I love Jill. I think Jill is my favorite character, or second favorite character behind Leon in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Like when I first played RE2, right? So of course, for back context, these remakes are the first Resident Evils I'm ever playing, right? So I've heard a lot about Leon, and I heard a lot about Jill. And I had to wait on how I felt about Jill, of course, for RE3 to drop. But when I got my hands on Leon, I was a big fan of Leon. I was like, okay, like this is, like he seems like a really, really cool character overall. But Jill's a badass, man. Jill is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I love Jill. Like I played through RE1, like the RE1 remake. I played through Resident Evil 5, and I wasn't a huge fan of what they did to Jill in RE5, but
interesting.
I'm not a writer.
Right.
But I thought RE3 Jill was like I really liked what they did with her, like her characterization and her motivations, and just her overall attitude is still like very reminiscent of how she was in RE1.
Yeah.
And like the girl can take a hit.
Yo, she fought Nemesis like a solid 8-9 times? Something like that?
If you count the small ones, like you just like get away from him, then yeah, like the numbers stack up. And this was all in like 2 days spaced out.
Was it? I thought it was. No, I guess because like
that, yeah, a little bit, but
yeah.
a few days.
Interesting. Is there like anything in the game that you weren't like a super big fan of, in terms of like what they did from like RE2 versus RE3? Like, is there something that like was that shout out to you as like, oh, like I liked how they did it in RE2 a little bit more than RE3? Like, do you have anything that you didn't really necessarily like? Because I have something, I mean, not something specific, but I feel like I prefer RE2 over RE3,
Like the only things that I didn't really enjoy, the only thing I don't think I really enjoyed was no sub weapons. Like there's no like defense weapons that you could have used. Like if you had a grenade in RE2 and a zombie is going to bite you, then you could decide whether or not you wanted to use the grenade to avoid the damage. But in RE3,
I see what you mean. Right.
In RE3, it's just like, hey, you got caught. Well, sorry.
you got.
But I suppose that's why they threw in the dodging system.
Yeah.
So it's like you can avoid damage more easily, but if you mess up, then it's more punishing. Then RE2's movement was more limited, but you had this net to catch you in case you ever did get caught.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's very, very well put. Yeah, very, very well put. Yeah, I actually really liked the dodge mechanic. I thought it helped me out a lot, and like it added for like a lot of super like tense scenarios where if I wasn't able to outsmart a particular zombie or whatever, I could do the dodge mechanic and still have a save in that scenario, even though like it would have been probably end up with a bite or a death in RE2, so a lot of cool stuff. For me, I think Nemesis kind of really got watered down, after like I don't know, like I think it's the notion like when you see something more, it becomes less scary because you know how to deal with it. I think that's what I got off of Nemesis overall, I don't know, but I liked him, but it was just, agree. Yeah, I prefer that Mr. X, like, he doesn't really do a lot of crazy stuff, but when he does do crazy stuff, it's like really crazy, and all he really is, he just follows you around and, gives you anxiety, like, I think I prefer that type of enemy type as opposed to Nemesis, but it is what it is.
Something that we were talking about and we talked about in the Discord, like I said, like I enjoy a challenge, even if it's not a challenge the developers intended. So one of the bosses that I won't go into detail about, I was just like, okay, I came ill prepared, and it's like, okay, so it's like I'm in quarantine, like I got nothing else to do, so I was like, I'm gonna just try and beat him with a knife. So it took me like a few hours of attempts. And the one fight took like the fight that was like the run that actually like worked took like 30 minutes of consistent dodges and attacks. And then after that, like I was never even like tense around Nemesis again. Like it just kind of became the point. It's like, wow, Nemesis ain't shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, it just, I, I just felt like it was almost like a joke when he was coming back at the later times. Like I was
Yeah.
like, are you serious? Like, I don't know. I know, and I mean, but at the end of the day, like, it was kind of cool having this, not like obviously good relationship, but really relationship nonetheless with Jill and Nemesis. Kind of like this like cat and mouse, like one-on-one, like my literally her nemesis, like literally,
Yeah.
like that was cool. And then to see it all end off, which I won't obviously spoil, but see how it's
There's a
all
good
dealt with.
payoff.
It's a really good payoff. Oh, it's good. It's cool. It's cool. It's good overall. But I think I'd put RE2 above RE3, but RE3 is definitely not bad. I definitely enjoyed my time with it. It was fun. But another zombie game we gotta talk about, of course, the main star of this good old show is, of course, The Last of Us. So following up on some things that were from last week, of course, if you're unaware, if you skipped last week's episode for some reason, or you, I don't know, have just woken up from cryo freeze, or whatever. The Last of Us Part 2 is indefinitely delayed. Very unfortunate. If you want our full thoughts, go listen to episode 31 last week, where we went over all of that, and it was really fresh too, because that happened like right before we started recording. Like it was that day, so it was pretty fresh takes on that one. So if you want to go check out that, or there's a playlist as well in the description to all of our episodes if you want to go back and peruse any of those. So following up on that, it was of course taken off of PlayStation Store, which I was gonna ask you, did you have this game pre-ordered or pre-downloaded, or not pre-downloaded, but like pre-bought in any shape, form, or fashion?
I got a physical pre-order from Target with the collector's edition.
Oh my god, no. Oh, wait, so what? So, I mean, this is great because I don't actually know. So, like, did Target contact you? Like, what's the deal with that? Like, is it in limbo right now? Have you not heard any word from it?
I have not heard any word of it.
Interesting.
I think, like, because the game is going to come out. Like, they put
yeah.
years of time and money into it. Like, I'm sure they're being very communicative. Is like, if you'd like to cancel your pre-order, feel free. But like, I have not heard any word of it. I don't feel the need to cancel my pre-order. Like, I know I'm gonna get the game. I know like it'll be fine. So it's like, yeah, okay. Like, which was something like another thing with an issue with pre-orders that I had recently was my pre-order with Doom Eternal.
Right. Okay.
So I get an email from Walmart. It's like, hey, there was an issue with your pre-order, and I was like, huh? And I kept reading, and I was like, oh, the soundtrack won't be coming with your game. And it's like yo, like, please say psych. Like, you just scared me, because it was like a week before the game released.
Oh man.
So I was like, yeah, I was like, please say psych. So yeah, Target, I haven't heard any word from them regarding The Last of Us, but I'm sure, like, I think it was just because on the PlayStation Store, like, it's harder to change, like, than like a physical release, so that's why they refunded everybody who had it and then removed it from the store, because
right.
in order to prevent anything from being released some way somehow, or data mined some way somehow.
Yeah. That's what I always thought was kind of weird, because like I always thought, like, wait, why would they start to refund? And they even went so as far as taking it off of the store. Actually, like, it's not even up on the store right now. Which that in itself, which I don't, I don't work at Sony. I don't work at PlayStation, so like I don't really know like what would be the direct cause of that. And I think that'd be really interesting to know that. I mean, if anyone that's listening, knows, feel free to DM me or whatever. Just like, fill me in, because I would love to know, like, why is it that, like, if you did a digital pre-order on the PS Store, they went so as far as issuing you a refund, and now it's not even on the store right now. You can't even, even if you wanted to put money down on it, you can't right now. Like, it's just I don't know, just odd. I don't know. I'm just like, this isn't the first time it's happened before with a game. I just have never had that reason explained to me.
I believe the issue is like, if it's on the store some way somehow, like, then there's still a connection to it, and if there's any connection to a game, then it can be data mined.
I mean, do you think like the PlayStation Store, like they have access to? Well, I mean, okay, so I guess they would, when it's out, have access to the game code, but like, what am I trying to say? Like, even when it's like a few, like, even when it's, because you could have, put money down on Last of Us Part 2, like, back in, like, September of last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there really game code in the store at that point,
Like, I believe something happened with Smash Ultimate.
Okay.
Like, but the closer you get to release, the PlayStation Store in itself is to the best understanding that I have, I could be totally wrong, but my first initial thoughts are right now that it's a proxy. Like, the PlayStation Store is a connection between you and Sony servers. Like, you put money here, the store accepts it, and then the store allows the transfer of information to your console.
Right.
So, but there needs to be a stream of information both ways. So if there's anything that could be in the store without Sony noticing, then somebody's going to be watching it, and somebody's going to try and like find any information on it.
I guess that actually makes sense, because it actually reminds me of, if you recall, around New Year's of this year, a few short weeks before we all went to hell with this pandemic, you know what I'm saying? If you recall, Final Fantasy VII, the demo of the remake got leaked on there. And that's where that came out, as well as it got leaked alongside Patapon 2 Remastered, oddly enough. But like, people were able to get through the store and got into the demo itself and got the access to play it, and like there were playthroughs of it up like really early January with the demo that wasn't even announced, not even like said a peep about it publicly. So I guess okay, so I guess it makes a lot more sense if you couple that info with this, considering that the demo was a few, like maybe it was like 2 or 3 months out. So I guess that makes sense. I guess it checks out. I don't know. It just yeah. I guess when you think it all through, I guess it makes sense. So it all boils down to Kevin's an idiot, as always. As always. But definitely let me know in the comments if you were one of those that pre-ordered the game. I was literally like about to, like 2 weeks ago. But I was like, let me just hold off. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna get it. It's not like, and I'm gonna get it digitally, so it's not like it was an issue of having shortages or whatever. Like, I was gonna get it digitally, but I ended up not. But one of our listeners and fans of the channel, Owen, he's popular on the Discord as well. Make sure to go check out that Discord link down below in the description if you'd like to go check out that. But he was telling me that he lives overseas. I forgot which country he's at. All I know off the top of my head is that he has a 12-hour difference from me. So I forgot which country, but
I thought he was in the UK.
Is it? I don't know if he's. I don't know if he's in the UK or not. I forgot.
Thought somebody here was in the UK. Like, it might like.
I know someone is, but I forgot which country in the Pacific. I didn't want to say the UK and be wrong, but I know Owen is like. Owen's over there, he's over the pond, right? So he was telling me that it was last night. So as of this recording, we are recording on April 9th, and last night on April 8th, he was telling me in a stream that he hadn't gotten a refund yet for his copy, and his digital copy was still okay. But then this morning is when it got refunded and all that. So it seems like there was like a little bit of a delay for his territory in specific, but definitely let us know in the comment section, whatever, if you have any interesting, unique stories about Last of Us Part 2 being refunded in your territory or your circumstances, or like a different store, because I definitely want to follow this up. I definitely want to know like how's it going in terms of like people that actually put money down for Last of Us Part 2, so definitely let us know down below in the comments or in Discord as well. Now another thing to follow up here that we got this week, because we did get some really cool stuff involving Last of Us Part 2 in specific as well. So we have our boy Troy Baker, what I'm saying, our king, if you will, our Joel in Last of Us Part 2, as well as Last of Us, our I almost said Nathan Drake, our Sam Drake, excuse me, in Uncharted 4, what I'm saying, popular, actor as well, all that good stuff. But he was saying that he was giving an interview with Fandom. He was speaking to them about the PlayStation 4 delay of Last of Us Part 2 and all that good stuff. And he brought up some interesting quotes that I wanted to just bring to the table here. You know what I'm saying? So he says here, quote, "If we have done our job right, people will question everything about The Last of Us Part 2. I want fans to be able to challenge their own ideas about what the game is, what this world is, who the characters are, everything. I want people to go in open-minded to the story and allow Joel and Ellie to tell their story, not the story that people think that they want to be told. We're not sure what..." Wait, sorry, that was not the quote. There's a little bit more. Let's see. Says that, and then Troy Baker also... Jesus, that was... Did that pick up on the mic?
I think so, yeah.
Jesus, that was so loud. My roommates are wild. Anyway, so let's see what it says here. So, God, that threw me right off. Oh, man. So, he also wanted to say that the character being, of course, Joel, is explored further in Last of Us Part 2 and is playing a central role in the narrative. Quote, what we've done such a good job of doing is to continue to peel back layers and learn more about him. I even learned more about Joel, and that's coming from him as the actor portraying him. So, interesting quotes here, interesting stuff here, you know. And I think the biggest eye catcher for me is that he says that Joel will still be playing a central role in this, even though he's not playable, you know, which of course Ellie was a pretty central role as well. And, you know, it's been long told from Druckmann. Of course, Neil Druckmann, you know what I'm saying, the mastermind behind Last of Us, that this is a story of Joel and Ellie, you know. So is there anything that like sticks out to you personally about these quotes and stuff like that? Like, is there anything that grabs your eye or you're curious about?
The story that like they want to be told, but like not the story that the story that they want to know, but not the story they want to be told.
Yeah,
implies like a twist or twists or just a different kind of narrative than we think we are going to get.
Exactly. Like here, let me read that back one more time. So it says, says quote, of course, from oh my God, Troy Baker. There we go. I forgot his name. I want people to go in open-minded to this story and allow Joel and Ellie to tell their story, not the story that people think that they want to be told. Is that like a subliminal, like this? Like, are we all wrong about this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, man. Yeah, you're right. That is a really bold claim. Like, he's straight up saying, like, hey guys, like, whatever story you think is being told here, like, you know, if like Dina is dying in this game, whatever, like, check again, you know? Or yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah.
It's I don't know, like with a quote like that, but like coming from a company like Naughty Dog, where we've seen their high quality of work, both on a gameplay aspect and in a storytelling aspect, like that thought is almost enticing. It's almost like, what does he mean?
Yeah.
But you put that same quote with a company that has like, you know, like kind of like an iffy history of storytelling games. It's like, yo, what are they talking about?
Yeah, and like honestly, it's like I feel like any developer can say this, right? Like any dev can like spruce up some like really like fancy, you know, sounding quote of like, oh, we're gonna, you know, divert expectations and like do something that you're not expecting, whatever. But coming from Naughty Dog, they're one of the devs that I actually believe it, you know, as they've proven it, you know, time and time again, you know, that like they're like, I mean, they have no shame in lying about their games as well, like before they come out, like how they famously lied about Ellie being playable in The Last of Us, you know, after they were asked plenty of times during the lead up to release of that game by plenty of outlets.
Playable.
Huh?
She was playable in the winter.
Yeah. But Naughty Dog was saying that she wasn't going to be playable leading up to release. Yes. You know what I'm saying? To like to you know, hide that whole little surprise right there. So it's just cool stuff. I have yet to listen to. He was also on We Have Cool Friends, Kind of Funny's show, hosted by Greg Miller, where he brings in like really big, you know, friends that he has, or that, are friends with the company and they do really cool stuff. We have cool friends. I don't know why I explained that, but yeah. So I still have to listen to that because he was on that recently, and I assumed they had to talk about Last of Us, but I didn't see anything prop up on the stories for the week. But really, really, really cool stuff there. Really interesting. And of course, let us know down below in the comment section what you guys think about these quotes that Troy Baker gave to fandom. And of course, if you want a full link to the story, it is down below in the description. Now, one more story before we get to issue 4 was also said by Joel. This one's, this is like a little tiny story, like nothing, anything crazy. We unfortunately don't have a Chelsea watch this week. I did see her tweet, but given the circumstances, I was like, let me just, take a step back. Let me not fool around too much in the timeline this week, Right. But Troy Baker had an interesting tweet on Twitter, and he said here that quote, some big news coming soon, stay tuned. What do you think that could mean? What could that be foretelling? What big news could Troy Baker have for us? Is it
I wanna say it's like a trailer, like maybe not like a substantial trailer, like not like a launch trailer, but big news. Well, they just announced the delay.
Right.
So they're not gonna be like, hey, psych.
Just kidding.
Yeah, April Fools. Like they said it on the 2nd. Like
yeah.
So I don't know what else it could be other, like there are a few possibilities that come to mind like immediately. Like it's like, hey, big news coming soon. It's like we figured out a release date.
That okay. I could get that with that for sure. I could like that.
Maybe screenshots, or maybe they'll just double down on those leaks that we got not too long ago. Like it's like, hey, we saw those leaks. We're just gonna release a trailer.
Or hey guys, we saw these leaks. Here's a demo. Nah, I'm playing. I know.
Neil Druckmann talked about that on a podcast.
Yeah. I forgot to include that. We could talk about that next week, maybe. We could peruse that a different time because I have a whole thing about the demo and all that. The demo that's not happening, guys. It's not happening.
Right. It's
not. Everyone relax. But while like everyone like automatically like knee jerked assumed to Last of Us, right? Like this could very well easily just be a new album that he does because he does a lot of music as well. He does he has a lot of projects as well, like all around, like he's who is he in Avengers? Crap. Oh, isn't he Tony?
Oh.
No, he's Bruce Banner. He's Bruce Banner, right? Isn't he Hulk?
Yeah. I honestly like.
Shoot, I know he's so like it could be something like that. I'm pretty sure he's Bruce Banner. I don't think he's Tony. He might be Tony, but
it's just like Avengers, like the Square Enix Avengers has just been like a big I sleep. Like I have been I am passed away.
Dude, complete side note. Did you see last night that there were reports of a Square Enix employee that got the virus?
I did not.
Yeah, so they sent everyone home. And I'm like, all right, well, that's a definite for sure that Avengers is getting delayed. Like that's a definite, If you were
Deus Ex for this game,
if like, oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, like, I mean, maybe Deus Ex can come back, at some
Mankind Divided came out in 2016.
Hey, I mean, Last of Us came out in 2013.
Yeah, but that's Naughty Dog. Yeah, like we got like they're working on Final Fantasy VII, like the Final Fantasy VII remake. They're gonna be working on that, like expansions for all that. Like they're working on Avengers. Like, it's kind of like just that's you know.
Your Deus Ex is my like Infamous, of like I know where
my Deus Ex is my Infamous. I'm still crying over that,
dude. I sometimes I lay at night. You know what I'm saying? I'd be in my bed. Trying to go to sleep, and trying to avoid the insomnia or the bad dreams, if you will. And I'll just think about Infamous sometimes. It's like, man, I miss Cole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like
it's so sad. It's tragic.
I platinumed Infamous too.
It's a tragedy.
Like, I love Infamous. Like I was about to buy the sling bag not too long ago. Like I've read everything. I've read the comic books for Infamous. I played the games to death. And it's just, this is a quick tangent. It's just like Second Son. I sleep.
Also, I mean, hey, I could tell you right back, man. Second Son, we had Delson Rowe. Delson Rowe, played by who? Our boy Troy Baker. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like Second Son. I'm so sad about it.
What if this big news is another Infamous?
No,
but it's still Delson.
Sucker Punch is working at Ghost of Tsushima. Like, all of my favorite franchises are getting like, just look at the flowers, Infamous and Deus. Like, just look at the flowers.
Just look at the flowers, y'all.
It's like I'm growing up and I'm seeing all the things I love die in front of me for like other games.
Well, you know, if there's anything I've learned from growing up, I'm sure you've learned this too, is that expect despair.
Oh, damn.
Nah, but bringing it.
Hope you had as a kid. Throw it out. Yeah,
throw it out. It's a whole wrap. And I'll tell you what. You know who is also looking to experience some despair on a specific cover of a comic issue for The Last of Us: American Dreams, issue 4. Here it is, in all of its glory. I like this cover actually. I like it. Yeah. I think I like the first one the best out of all the issues. But this one's definitely not bad. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's say we have a Firefly soldier, I believe. You know, like we have Ellie doing, you know, having a gun right back at this guy. You know, so no, it's not. It's a soldier.
Or, yeah,
I'm an idiot. It's a soldier. Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's a soldier. Yeah. So this is the. I think unless
it's
more.
4-4, yeah.
Unless more Last of Us comics comes out, this is the last time you'll be portraying Ellie and I'll be portraying Riley. You know, you hate to see it. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. You know, Naughty Dog, hire us. Come on now. You know, like how much is it to cause? I mean, how much is it to hire Troy Baker? Because honestly, I will take what? Honestly, if you feed me, like I'll do it. You know.
You don't have to feed me. I'll figure it out.
Honestly, just give me some water. I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But
like, honestly, like I have no talent in any of this. Just like let me like just sit there and like watch the storytelling. Like the boarding process is like, or like an Insomniac. Like I could tell you anything you want to know about Spider-Man Insomniac. Like hire me.
You can be like a lore like over. You know how on what is it, Skywalker Ranch, they have like they have a cool title. It's like the Keepers of the Lore or something like that, where they know everything about Star Wars lore, and every like new media that gets made of Star Wars, they have to tie it back and run it through them to make sure everything checks out, you know, lore wise. Like you could be that. Insomniac, hire him.
If you want a Daredevil game, like I just finished rereading every issue of Daredevil of the main line.
That's hot.
Like,
that's hot.
I'm reading through Spider-Man right now. I'm on like issue like 250 on Marvel Unlimited.
My boy, you love this. Listen, you will be on road to Spider-Man 2. All right, you and another co-host as well. You know what I'm saying? That is happening. But I digress. The Fireflies will save us behind Ellie and some sort of graphitic writing. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get right into this, as Philip DeFranco would say. You know what I'm saying? Of course, written by Neil Druckmann and all that. So we ended up with issue 3, the soldiers capturing them, right? As far as I can remember, right? Yeah. So right now we're heading into them being captured, and looks like we have Ellie's thoughts here. So I'll let good old Arachknight take it away.
Well, these aren't thought bubbles? These are background discussions.
Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot. Okay, should I do it?
Sure.
Wait, you want me to do the walkie-talkie noise?
These are just soldier noises. Like these are just normal soldiers talking.
They came out of nowhere. We weren't prepared. Fuck prepared. Our fucking data was bad. That's why we're in this shit. not because we weren't fucking prepared. Calm down, okay? We need to reorganize. Don't tell me to calm down. We all know the risks, but no one ever, god damn it, do we know if he'll pull. Wait, that didn't make sense. We all knew the risks, but no one. Wait, that doesn't make sense. But no one ever, god damn it, do we fucking know if he'll pull through. Okay, well, I guess that kind of makes sense, but.
Yeah, no, it's a broken up sense. But
yeah, it's broken up, but oh well. Wait, hello? Oh, screw. I skipped a page. There we are. Okay, now wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, it looks like the next page.
I know, but is it? I'm just gonna keep reading until you tell me to stop. We need to move right now. We're far too exposed. We stay put until we have further orders. Fuck orders. Orders were what got us into this shit in the first place. And where were you? You were supposed to provide backup. I was there. I blew that stalker's fucking head off. Stop it. We didn't know there'd be so many. Don't tell me what to do, Jesus Christ. I'm telling you to keep everything under control. If you learn how to shoot straight, then we have Ellie over here doing a little sneaky, getting out of her rope bindings. Okay. Her restraints. I like that. Okay. Her restraints. Look at she's trying to reach for a little piece of glass. That well placed glass, I'll say. Very, very well placed, you know. There's no need for that. And then we have someone walking in with is that a smash invitation? Ellie. A new challenger approaches. There you are. What the hell took you so long? Where's Carrie? Being sewn up, Doc. Thinks he's got a chance of surviving. God damn it. As to tardiness, I need to get something from the bakery hideout. Wait, okay, I was not expecting bakery. I was not expecting that. I was like, that really says bakery. Okay.
It's like,
what? And then homeboy with the long hair looks back at him. Something.
That looks like a mask with the long hair.
Wait, no, the homeboy that walked in with the smash invitation, right?
Oh no, that's Marlene.
Oh my god. I didn't realize it was Marlene. I was using damn, I'm an idiot.
It's like random homeboy.
Shoot, I forgot. I thought it was just, oh god, I'm such an idiot.
It's been 2 weeks.
I'm sorry. Okay. Marley. Okay. Something. And then Marlene snaps Ellie's leg restraints and goes, hold still. I thought that she was holding a syringe right there, but that was her knife.
Yeah.
The Ellie's looking all scared and stuff, you know?
It's like, and her?
Unite the other girl. Oh, wait, it's me. Jesus. Yeah. Wait, okay, go.
I was like, are you okay?
Yeah, just a bit tingly. Here, take this envelope. You're invited to Smash. Open it when you get back. And then Riley just like, yo, where the hell's my envelope, baby girl? What happened? You know?
Marley, if your boy left behind, you'll know why Riley's not getting the Smash.
Oh no. We're not going back. Kid, don't overplay your position. You should be dead. We want to join you. You have no idea what you're asking for. I know you're Marlene, the leader of the Fireflies. I have your wanted poster. I know the entire Firefly charter by heart. I want to help restore this country, save its citizens. You're going back to your pampered school, and I'm not wasting my time with this. And then a blam. A loud blam. Oh, shoot, we got them boys here. You want to do these voices? Go ahead, man. Why not?
That sure is like, this here is a smuggler's tunnel. Now you gotta pay the toll.
Everyone's like, hello.
I was like, hello.
Shit. Like, Fireflies.
It don't matter. Drop your gear. It ain't yours no more.
We'll give you some ration cards, but I'm not giving you our guns.
Does it look like we're negotiating?
Oh shit. I mean, I would like to negotiate, quite honestly, but I mean, Kablam. Whoomp.
Damn.
Yo, they're savages for real. It's like that. And then Marlene has that sneak Glock, John Wick style. Keep that thing on her,
Always.
Oh, and then Ellie is saving Riley, bumping out the way. Oh, because Riley's just stunned.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
shoot.
She's in shock.
Yeah, Riley's in shock. So Ellie's like, yo, get out the way. And then we have, our girl Marlene going, doo. And the guys go, all the, okay. Let me stop.
Is that what happens when you get shot?
Doo. We have more blam. Oh, yo, it's a straight on firefight. We got Marlene chilling. Back. I mean, not really chilling. She's camping, if you will. In the best way possible.
She's in cover, dog. Like,
Yo,
I don't know about you,
man, she's in the heat of battle, bro. She's in the heat of battle. And then we have Ellie and Riley taking refuge on the other side of this whole room. Ellie's looking over at a escape route.
Mm-hmm. So it's like there's a way out. We can run while they're distracted.
No. And then, oh my god. What is Riley doing? Riley leaves Ellie's safety and runs somewhere. Oh, looks like she's running to grab a gun and try to join in on the action. We have homeboy sees Riley trying to grab the gun, grabs her by the hoodie, by the hood, and then herks her back. I always says herk. Interesting. That's an interesting way to say it.
That's kind of like a choking noise.
Oh, and then baby girl Ellie coming in with the brick hit.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, I love this too because we have seen this a few times in the comics where they have like gameplay elements hidden in the comics. How you can throw a brick to distract different infected in the game. I like that a lot.
Yeah, you can just nail them.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. And then so Ellie doesn't take him down. She just throws a brick at him. Yeah. So then he's about to do Ellie and stuff. And then I come over, me being Riley. Riley grabs the Glock that she was trying to Glock before and goes do. And then homeboy's down. Hope y'all like my sound effects.
Homeboy looks like he has the super shotgun from Doom. It's like it's a wrap for everybody in that room if you got the super shotty.
I think that's Doomslayer, bro.
No, Doomslayer is a beast beyond comprehension. Like brick, nothing.
Brick ain't shit. And then he goes, thunk. And then then we have Marlene about to shoot this dude in the dome.
I was like, Jesus.
Oh wait, does he? Oh, does Marlene does kill him? Holy shit!
Yeah, she just executes him.
Damn, that's wild. And then we have Ellie and Marlene just standing, looking at what just transpired. Looking at what was left of the remnants of this whole battle. Second time we helped you today. Just saying. Damn. Wait, who is hugging?
I think you skipped the page.
Oh my god, I did. Thank you. This software it lags when I try to move it. I gotta go back.
No, you're good.
Okay, so that was where we at, and then now we're on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, gotcha.
Damn.
Oh shit! Marlene pseudoplexes Riley into the ground, and then Ellie screams.
Like, hey.
Is this all a game to you? No, shut up. Just because you dress like me doesn't make you like me. You've memorized some words on a piece of paper and now you think you understand the Fireflies? You have no idea what we sacrifice for you people. I know all about sacrifice. You don't know shit. I watched my dad turn and rip my mom to shreds. I killed my own father. Damn. So did Kylo Ren.
Except his was just his was out of pocket. Like he didn't have to.
He was having like a hot topic day. You know what I'm saying? He was just being moody.
He had a hot topic life.
Hot topic life. Kylo Ren. Ellie is I believe holding the man that was
like
I think
that like stopped her.
Yeah. Okay. So it just seems like a weird pose, but okay. Marlene staring at Riley. Riley staring back. Congratulations. You're just like every other survivor in this world. I believe in the Fireflies. Do you? And then Marlene yanks her to the ground. Oh no, yanks her to like an animal. Yeah, you know how like when you like have a dog and you try to teach it not to poop in the house or pee in the house and you shove it.
Yeah.
Dang, it's like that. Look, look at him. He believed in the Fireflies too. He died by the hands of the people he wanted to protect. Is that how you want to end up? I'll make you a Firefly right now. Holy shit. Yo, Marlene is a savage. Can you relax, baby girl? Yo. Also, I like this line too. He died by the hands of the people he wanted to protect. Is that how you want to end up? Just very telling, of course, if you played Left Behind. Not directly, but like,
Yeah, well.
Interesting callback. Or call forward, I guess, technically. I digress, Or maybe I'll just maim you. Plenty of Fireflies end up as cripples. Wow. And Ellie's, really, really getting mad,
Yeah.
And then Marlene goes, still want to become one of us? Rather just looking at her. Click. Fine. Let's see what you're made of. Ellie bites this gentleman in the thumb. Yeah, hate to see it. Ellie, nice.
Damn, it's like, back up, asshole.
Takes his gun from him. What a savage. There's no need for this. I wasn't going to. Get the fuck away from her. Oh wait, sorry, bro. I took your shine. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Like, the line's already read. Like,
no. I can't. Please, sir.
All right, well, it's like, get the fuck away from her,
Ellie.
And that's a good shot.
Wow. So Ellie's fires a shot to the left. I believe to the left of
right of her. Our left, her right.
Our left, her right. Yeah, of Marlene. Take it easy, Ellie.
It's like, how do you know my name?
Ooh. I know more than your name.
It's like, the fuck does that mean?
That envelope I gave you inside is a letter from your mom. Oh my god. I didn't even think that would happen. Holy shit, Orly. No fucking way. Oh. She wrote it to you before she died.
Stop fucking with me. Just stop.
7 times you tried to run away from the last school you were in. You have over a dozen counts of assault on your record. You stabbed a kid in the knee with a compass.
How do you... Hold on. How do you do that?
Damn, wait, stabbed with a compass? What the fuck? A compass is round. How, Sway? That's interesting.
Well, there's glass on a compass.
I suppose, but that's... I think that's more to tell of Ellie's skill as opposed to, reality.
Like,
dang, that's wild. Huh.
It's like a Boy Scout compass made out of plastic. We're back to Boy Scouts when you were like 10.
I think I was in Cub Scout group 501, I think. Something like that. I forgot. I don't know.
I was in Cub Scout group, like, whatever. Like, I don't remember. Like, I was jumping around from troop to troop for a long time, but that's off topic. Road to Cub Scouts.
Road to Cub Scouts coming next week, guys.
It's like, how do you know all that?
I've had people watching over you, making sure you're safe.
Why?
Because it's what I promised your mother I'd do. There's no safer place than the military school. That's why I put you there. Dude, this is where Ellie gets this all explained. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The bewilderment.
This is insane.
Riley, what should I do?
And Riley's like, listen, it's only my 3rd day out here. I don't know. It's only my 3rd day out here, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Put it down. She's telling the truth. Wait, Riley knew? She's been honest with us. Wait, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it just seems like Marlene's been pretty honest about everything.
Right. Fair point. She's been honest with us about everything. And then Ellie slowly puts the gun down. And there were like nice triangle stare off here.
Mm-hmm.
And this last panel. Oh, Ellie asks an interesting question.
It's like, what was her name? My mom.
Anna. When the time is right, I'll tell you all about her. Just know that she gave up everything to save you. Don't throw that away. That ladder will lead you to an alley right behind your school. I'm watching you. Don't pull another stunt like this. And then looks like Marlene sends Riley and Ellie on their way. Then I think I go. Well, Marlene goes, oh wait. Hold on, this is gonna take a little bit. There we go. Wait, skirt. Ooh, what is this? No.
Yeah.
No. No. Oh God, my heart. Oh God, my chest. Yo, somebody call the ambulance. Marlene's holding the infamous switchblade that Ellie wields during The Last of Us, as well as you can see prominently in the loading screen for Last of Us as well, propped up against a windowsill, and it's the switchblade that Ellie holds on her all the time. It was Anna's. Try not to get it confiscated. Ellie puts it in her pocket, and they start heading up the ladder. Riley gives one last look at Marlene and the other gentleman that was holding Ellie, and then Riley goes up and follows Ellie up topside to the back alley, and then they're walking. I like the writing on the walls too. Like, look for the light is on there. I don't know what THR or THB. I don't know what it says, but
it looks like a 4.
Like in one panel, I mean, on the very top it says like THR,
THB, yeah,
but on the bottom it says THB. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's inconsistent, but that's just and then like in the bottom left, it's also THB.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a small thing.
It's a small thing.
But it's like, Riley,
there's no way out.
You know what? Fuck this letter. Fuck the Fireflies. Fuck the soldiers. Fuck everyone in the city. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Definitely sounds like Ellie.
Let's run away. Leave this zone. I hear there are other places that...
Stop. Leave the zone? All that'll do is give us a different way to die. All roads leads to the same end. Come on. Yo. Don't tell me it ends right there. Don't even tell me that, bro. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, thank God. And Ellie just staring. Oh, I love the Fireflies logo on the wall too. That's hot. That's hot. And it looks like they start hopping the fence. They're walking. It seems like the military school. You know.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. And Ellie replies with no words. Ellie enters her room. She has her MP3 player. She's holding her switchblade and finally opens the letter and reads the letter and all that, which you can actually read in the game. Actually, fun fact about this letter, it's in her backpack the entire game. That's where she keeps the letter.
That's good writing.
Yeah,
that's good writing.
Oh, that is really good. So like, it's just cool to see where these original. we knew that Marlene gave it to them, but we knew that Marlene gave it to her, but it's cool to see like how it happened, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, this beautiful, beautiful panel at the very bottom of Ellie, like, holding the switchblade close to her heart after she reads the letter. And we get a nice little end. Would you look at that? Dude, did you know that these were in this comic issue? Because I didn't, bro.
I read them like when they came out. Like I haven't reread them since, so it's like rereading it for the first time.
That's dope, man. That's cool. Our switch. Oh, that's sick. That's good stuff. That's good. And you can even see some of the letter as well that she wrote, like "Make me proud" on the bottom and all that good stuff and like all that. But that's because her mom died, I think. It was only 2 days after she gave birth to Ellie. It was a very short amount of time that she just had time to essentially like write this letter and spend a little time with Ellie, and then she died shortly after. So, well,
you hate to hear it.
You hate to hear it. You hate to see it, and you also hate to see that our American dreams has come to an end. Would you look at that? Yeah, look at that. A chapter closed here on Road to Part 2. But we'll be back. Of course, with some other stuff. We'll see. I know, obviously, with the delay, it is gonna be interesting what we're covering these next episodes, and I would say definitely keep it locked on Twitter because we might have to do a little maybe suspension until we know of a release date, but we'll see. And once we know a release date, we will then do the Last of Us replay series. Or maybe we might do it earlier. I don't know, guys. We will see. We will let y'all know. Keep it out on Twitter. Keep it out on Discord. But most importantly, Arachknight, where can the people find you?
Well, before we close off, does the audience know about our stance, your stance regarding the leaks that we mentioned previously?
That's a great
podcast. We don't really talk about unofficial leaks or all that.
That's a great point. So okay, let me just bring it up. So I got an email that was also CC'd with Tajay as well, friend of the channel, friend of the show, friend of me, all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was a little bit of leaks involving part 2. Now, I believe we shared the same opinion, right? So I think I can just say it, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Unless you have a different point of view. But for me, I do not want to know or see. You will never hear me talk about any leaks that are not official by Naughty Dog. You know what I'm saying? If it's not officially released by Naughty Dog, and especially media leaks. So if it's a video or a screenshot, whatever, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care. If you put it down in the comment section, it'll get removed. If you put it on Discord, you'll get blocked. Twitter, you'll get blocked. All that good stuff. Okay. I don't mess with leaks that are not official by Naughty Dog. If a trailer comes out, then of course we will break down and talk about the trailer to death. You know what I'm saying? But if it's any gameplay leaks that have been going around, I don't want to hear it. And you will not see it here on this channel or this podcast. So, yep.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the way it should be. It's kind of disrespectful to the developers and to the people putting their time to all this, to have unofficial leaks and all that.
Mm-hmm.
As much as it would be interesting and as much as we're excited for the game, we do have to understand that this is a work of art and we have to respect the artist behind it.
I agree wholeheartedly. So, don't try to be cute and put it in the Discord. You will get blocked. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a quick mute from me on Twitter.
Oh, I will hit you with that block, hit you with that mute, all of it. All of it. A mute's almost even worse because a mute looks like you're still following them, but they have no idea.
Yeah.
So. A mute is low-key even worse, so you're even more of a savage than me, honestly.
I'm not gonna name names.
Oh.
There are a few people on my Twitter. It's hey, we're cool, we're friends. I don't want to see your tweets though. So it's I don't care. Still don't care.
I don't care. I don't care.
So it's yeah. I've seen your tweets. If they ever bring it up, then it's I can still look back. I say yeah. So that's no, could not be me.
You definitely could not be me as well.
You can find me on Twitter at Orly_Macias, ORLY_MACIAS. I'm active there, talking about video games, comic books, movies, all that mostly comic book stuff, but. I'm active on the Discord under the same name as the Arachknight. You can find us there just about every day talking about everything gaming, Sony, Xbox, new games coming out, mostly PlayStation, but we have been talking about different games coming out. We have different channels dedicated to different topics such as movies, streams from our members, and The Last of Us, a dedicated channel just to The Last of Us. So you can find us all there talking about theories and all that and things that we are talking about. It's very casual. The PlayStation Source Discord. I think the link will be in the description.
Yes. Links are always down below in the description as well. And that includes your links as well to your Twitter and all that good stuff. So
yep,
that's all on there.
So you can find me on the Discord. You can find me on Twitter. And I'm on Steam under the same name. but I usually just play like the same 4 games. So
I actually downloaded Steam like yesterday, actually, because I kind of want to play the Half-Life games, actually.
Oh yeah. Like I'm like I know we talked about this like earlier, but it's like y'all got that video game money because like with this whole quarantine is like if y'all have it, I don't.
Yeah,
Like
to see it.
we got Final Fantasy 7, RE3 just came out, Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing. We got Cyberpunk coming out later, Ghost of Tsushima if it doesn't get delayed, and yeah, it's like y'all get the video game money. Like I've been putting my Cash App under all those tweets. They like to see me struggle. I've gotten nothing.
Bro, I've gotten zilch nada, bro. I'm gonna still try though. I'm gonna still
Yeah.
try. You know, you'll definitely see me over there.
Yeah, you'll see me on Cash App like trying to get
for
trying to get
real.
some-
For real. But of course, like I said before, all those links are down below in the description, as well as, of course, a link to our Twitter, our Discord, as well as our Anchor link if you want to listen to our long form content in podcast format. That, of course, being Road to Part 2, Save Slot Podcast, as well as any long form content will be posted on podcast feeds around the world. I almost said around the globe like Greg Miller, but around the world. So you can, or if you want to just find it on your own accord, you can go to Google Play, Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the good stuff. Just search up PlayStation Source podcast feed, and you should be able to find it right there to your enjoyment. So thank you for watching. Much love. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Again, spoilers, you will get blocked. Thank you for watching. And as always, greatness awaits. See you guys next week. Later.